Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In case you don't know me, my name is Fiona and I'm a visual artist. And on this channel, I like to take you with me on my artistic journey. So we work on projects in my studio, we go out to see art exhibits, I share my art supplies with you, artist tips whenever I may have them. So just basically any art related content. And if that sounds like something you're into, please like and subscribe. It is one free click for you, but makes a big difference for my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So as you can see, I am not in my studio. In case you've missed it, I am at the beautiful Chateau D'Orquevaux in France, and it is a 3-week artist residency, and this is the beginning of week 3. So I will leave weeks 1 and 2 below for you, as well as any other content that I've made about my time here, so you can check that out. But we are just getting started with week 3. I just went and dropped my things off in my studio, and now I'm having a wander up to the chateau for some breakfast. It is uphill, so I got to go all the way up here. But yeah, it's beautiful. Even in the fog, it's just really gorgeous here. I've been having an amazing time, and my work has already evolved. I started a collage project, and I never collage. I think the last time I did that was in university. So I'm very happy I brought some gel medium with me, which is meant to extend my paint, because that's what I thought I would be doing. But I am doing all sorts of different exploration and experimentation. So I'm going to have some breakfast, and then we'll go down to the studio and I'll get you caught up on that. We're here to do the group photo. Oh, stop face tracking me. Goddamn. I'm like trying to show everybody and I'm getting face tracked. Right now. I don't know. I haven't checked my phone. Super Mario.
I'm going grocery shopping.
Yes.
I haven't accessed
We need a little basket.
That's why I'm like, I haven't seen the snacks. What you got? Oh.
So our musicians tonight are going to come up one after the other. Oh, I think this one is a. So they're going to come up one after each other, and then they're going to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play one song. Warm heart secrets, your angel fruit skin, your body pulses, it's beating, begin.
So I wrote this song about my best friend, and I only wrote it a couple months ago. So yeah. Anyway. We spoke of our dreams down in the swamp in North Central Florida, and I remember thinking she's like me, with a better aura, something unseen, the color of energy that surrounds her. So we got musical theater people in the house. Eyes up, am I right? Born and raised here for generations, so all a mother knows is for her boys there's little hope left, so keep your daughters close. To the streets I've never seen. Hi folks. So I decided to throw my feathered cocktail hat into the music soiree ring. You can rest here, you can lie down, wanting what's best, living for now. He told her today, but then he shattered her heart. He took it away.
morning, friends. It's another beautiful day here in Orquevaux, France, as I say every morning, I think. But today we are actually heading to Troyes, which is a town that's probably like an hour train ride away. And we're just going to have a wander around and see what it's like and just get out of Orquevaux for the day, a little day trip. Feels like a field trip. So I'm walking down to get in the van now, and they're going to take us to the train station. So let's do it. Oh, let's go in.
Yes, yes.
Where the people now? You know, I get my little.
Perfect. The leftover cheeseborg.
No one touched the board.
And you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah.
A Mona Lisa.
like our Kansas City has just
But I would even try cutting it before we straightened it out. This is perfectly beautiful for it.
She's rearranging.
Yeah, I'm thinking about cutting some of these up because I don't feel they're as accessible. So I'm like, I may as well use them in the smaller ones. Because I like this set, but I really want this shape somewhere. And I'm trying to decide Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'll just make another.
You always say purple.
We can set this up to
The
someone.
purple works the best with the set, but I like it the least. Like I prefer those in terms of stylistically what I did, but the purple works best color-wise.
Let's
So
do it this way.
it might be about, like I think that looks best as a set. Like when I hold those two up,
And we already have all
that works best.
Yeah.
yes, the brush strokes and
Maybe I'll just quickly bust down another one. Also, this shape is different from this shape.
That's more curly.
Yeah, they're two different shapes.
Yeah.
Like this one's more prominent though in the region. Also like the scale of it compared to these, so like, so I might recreate it and then I feel like this is a good set.
You made something.
And then I can repurpose it. Although I like my weird cow, even though it's not relevant to anything, I just like it as is. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go into the sketchbook. But she's not a part of this. It doesn't make sense. Having the editor part come out now,
Yeah.
where I'm like, okay.
Get that away.
Hello, friends. It's another day here. I'm back in my studio after what feels like forever, although it wasn't. We just took a day trip, which was so lovely. I was a bit unsure about whether I wanted to go at first because I have a lot of work to get done here in this studio, but I'm really happy I went. We spent the morning shopping and like kind of grazing and eating different things. And then what's interesting is they have a modern art museum, but they close between 1 and 2 for lunch. And if you're in before lunch, they will kick you out. So that's what happened to like part of the cohort that decided to go first thing in the morning. They were there at the lunchtime and they were like, okay, you need to get out. I've never heard of a museum doing that. So I thought that was very entertaining and interesting. Although I do feel bad for that cohort, but it's definitely an experience. I don't think I know of any other museum I've ever gone to that's requested people leave for a lunch break. But knowing that it closed and opened at 2, I enjoyed the morning, went shopping, picked up some earrings, some jewelry. I got a little ring here. And then I got a little ceramic pin for my mom that I thought was cute and some handmade soap from the region that I thought smelled amazing. So just like little things for her because she's been watching Zelda and taking care of her and I just so appreciate it. But anyway, the museum was awesome. Beautiful little collection and interesting that it was a lot of works that you wouldn't normally see in textbooks. That's another artist I ran into while I was there, and that was his comment. I mean, that's a good point. Like they have Matisses and things, but things that you wouldn't, Degas, things that you wouldn't normally see from those artists in the textbook. So that was nice to see. And then we had some champagne because we're in the Champagne region. I also had a shandy, which reminded me of my grandmother so much because that was sometimes what she would like to have on a hot day, a little bit of half lemonade, half beer. So I enjoyed that and I ate cheese. Oh my gosh, ate so much. And then we all got the train back and we were like hustling to get the train back because it was like 4:53 and like we wrapped our bill and we like ran there and then like we see the entire cohort running and one of the artists I was with, her Wi-Fi wasn't working and she couldn't pull up her ticket and they were stopping us to check her ticket. But then so many people came that by the time we got her on hotspotted to my phone, they were all just like, go, just go. So then we got on the train. And this has now happened to me twice. Someone was in my assigned seat, so I just went and sat with another artist and nobody seemed to care, so that worked out. And we just had a nice chill time. I sat with folks that I hadn't been going around with that day, so caught up with them. And we came back, and we were supposed to do a karaoke night here, and then we were all like, we're too tired, so we ended out watching a movie, and that was it. And then I just went back to my room, and I passed out. I woke up a bit early, did some administrative stuff. It's like, yeah, the outside world creeping in, so that was kind of what I was up to this morning. And then I thought, well, I may as well do my laundry at the same time and make it useful. So I have the timer going right now. We got 40 minutes left on the dryer. So I thought I would come down to the studio and get into starting to sort of finalize what I want to show for the open studio event. So at the end of every residency, they have an open studio event where we get to go around and we're given Post-it notes and you get to review everybody's work and you get to give them feedback. So I have to set up my studio for that, I think tomorrow or the day after, maybe the day after. So I feel like my work here is not complete. I also feel like I didn't come in with a project. So like that's where I'm at. All the artists are at different places. Some people did come in with stuff they've been working on. Some people have been working on their stuff for years and they brought it with them. And then some people didn't know what they were going to do. And then some people really developed a project start to finish. So everyone's different. So where I'm at is I'm just trying to craft the story. So I have here on this wall what I'm going to call like my exploration wall, and maybe just have some of the initial things when I came in and what I was thinking about, and, you know, with the shapes and the symbols. And I might print off some of the photographs, sort of like the research wall of what I was referencing. Then we have the stuff I worked on week 1. So that'll be my, what I'm calling my vocabulary. So this was me really determining some of the important shapes for me and playing with those and developing a vocabulary. Then there's an empty spot here because I jumped to this wall, which I'm calling this journey. I don't know, I was playing with journal or diary, but it really sort of encompasses the entirety of my time here and, you know, references a few different memories and experiences and different shapes and things. So that it's a little bit more all-encompassing. And I kind of went from like the vocabulary to that. But then I went to visit a fellow artist, Janet, whose work I hope to show on the channel. If not, I'll have her website linked below. I'm going to have the entire cohort linked below so you can find them. And please do give them a follow. Please do check them out because everybody is talented and lots of different disciplines. So I am sure you will find something you like. But with that said, I went to visit Janet and she makes these beautiful little collages that are very like tender and nostalgic, and they reference home and different things sort of the past. Like she uses potato prints in her work. She layers in like old wallpaper and just paper in general. It really gives you a sense of home, and it gives you a time and place. That's probably me fumbling through explaining Janet's work and simplifying it quite a bit. But her work is lovely. So anyway, so while she's been here, she's been doing some lino cuts and then also some just like collage pieces, just, and they're simple, you know, like it might, once again, simple is not the right word because I know she spends a lot of time and thought into it, but she'll spend a lot of time on it, but it doesn't look overthought. There's an ease and a comfort to it. That's how I should say it. But there's, you know, there might just be like 4 pieces arranged in a way and it works. Like the composition's just so well thought out. And I was just looking at that and I'm like, that's really beautiful. And I was like, you know what? I should do some smaller collages because really at this point, I sort of have what I'm going to make into the screen prints and then I have my larger piece. But is there a way to connect them better? And then after seeing her smaller collages, I thought maybe if I do some smaller collages a la the large one, it'll create some nice moments. And then I was like, oh, I could call them vignettes, which is also a French word. So that was weirdly appropriate. But yeah, sort of these little vignettes of more singular experiences here. Like I'm currently working on one that references a look outside the window because that was really the first thing that struck me about this studio. It was the first thing day one that I was sketching in the big sketchbook. So I'm like, okay, that'll be a vignette. And then I'm going to pick maybe 3 other maybe 5, I don't know, little moments and have that there. There's 6 of these, so if I could do 6, that would be great. But I think if I could get 4, then anything more would be good. But I feel like that would put me in a good place to show for the open studio, and it gives me stuff to go home with too. Because as I said, this work is not complete in any way, and it feels like, you know, getting into week 3, you're strangely starting to get your footing into a project. Because like I said, I didn't come here with a project to work on. So now I'm like, oh, now I'm really getting into it, but then I have to return. But I don't see this being the end. I think maybe it'll be the end of the chateau stuff, but I'll bring the ideas and the references back to my life in America. But lots of good things. I'm feeling positive about it. So today's going to be half studio day, half taking care of this life stuff. But hopefully after my laundry is done, I can really focus in on this. I was talking to my other studio mate, Allison, and she said that she might come back tonight because we don't have anything going on tonight after dinner. So it's going to be a work evening, I think. But yeah, I just, I'm trying not to get sentimental already, but it's hard just looking around that, you know, probably 2 to 3 days, just going to be cleaning this place up and shipping out. So, doing my best to stay present and enjoy every moment, enjoy these wonderful people I've had the opportunity to meet. And I know it won't be the last time we meet. I know that we're going to find other ways to connect after this, but my, what a utterly beautiful experience this has really been. Yeah, if you were ever lucky enough to experience a 3-week artist residency that's, you know, international like this, please do it. It's so life-changing, just as I was told. So anyway, I said I wouldn't get sentimental, and now I'm getting very sentimental, and I think I'm going to cry. So we're not. We're going to drink our Orangino, which I stocked up on yesterday in Troy, and we are going to grab some lunch and grab my laundry, and then it is a work afternoon here. So, all right. See you guys in a bit. Orangina is just better in Europe. I don't know what to tell you. It is.
Given the fact I'm in France, I figure it's time to make a French press, which I've never made French press coffee before. So this is our little tea cave, and here is our French press. So let's give this a shot, shall we? So I know you put the grinds in the bottom, and then we have a kettle, so I'll boil the coffee. Thing is, I don't know how many grinds to put in. Oh, there's already some water in here. Alright, we'll give you a second boil. I know there's this thing, but honestly the coffee coming out is not very good. So this is the coffee. Like, I don't know. How much do you put in? It's for me and another studio mate. Oh! That seems like a lot of coffee. Maybe I should try and put some back. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna be any good. This looks quite dark. Let's try it. Oh, leave a comment below. How do you make a French press? Should have watched a YouTube video before doing this. I'm gonna add some milk and then we'll see. It's rocket fuel. Hey, buddy. I don't have anything in here for you, unfortunately. Okay, he's just tearing up my rug. Cool. He's coming to you, Allison. He's thinking about it. I think he's more interested in the wind blowing the curtain. Oh, he's leaving. Bye, Dusty.